jacket on because did not know it was that bad. Yeah, let's put a jacket on. But anyway, this is your girl, the Authentic Empress. What's up, tribe? Authentic Collective. Alright, so I got messages before I even started, so the caption was supposed to be on like a good positive note. And don't get me wrong, you feel me? Like, we still gonna channel positive things because we need that balance, right? But right before I hit the live button, I got a few messages. And the song that I started singing was Come See About Me. Come see about me, come see about me. Somebody may want you to come see about them, or someone wants to come and see about you, see what you got going on, right? Someone could experience a change in their environment. This could be you, this could be them. You could be making changes in your environment, like maybe some spring cleaning, things of that nature. I also did channel something about a karmic mother, someone connected to a karmic mother, or someone who took some type of action against you with the karmic mother, right? Something about this person. So we do have the death card here, but a transformation or an ending here. Somebody is in like deep sadness, or experiencing some level of depression. Yeah, from being indecision and possibly exploring what felt like too many options, having some challenges in balancing their pleasure or balancing pleasure. You better not make a mess, Chala. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to see what he got going on. Anyway, but what was the other card that came out? This little kitten over here. Anyway, so I feel like I lost my thoughts, so we're just gonna keep it moving. But yeah, so also what I've been channeling heavy is y'all tired of hearing about people from the past or somebody from the past. Y'all tired of that same mumbo jumbo. I mean, it may be comforting to get some type of closure from knowing that these people are receiving judgment or under judgment, or whatever they thought was going to play out, or whatever outcome they were expecting is the complete opposite. But we know how it goes. I feel like it's divine order, you know, same old, same old. I mean, I'm not trying to diminish it, you know, or its importance or anything, but it's giving, okay, you sow good, you reap good. You sow evil, you reap evil. If you're sowing evil in a person's life that's bringing you good, you're going to reap the evil or whatever outcome that you intended or expected for the person whom you were sowing evil for, who is actually sowing or giving divinity or good vibes, bringing good vibrations to you. We already know how that go. So, there's definitely this energy of, okay, to hell with these people who refuse to ascend and having sense, or being sensible, being rational, because a lot of these things, you know, yeah, it's all spiritual, right? Because it's all interrelated, but at the same time, it's like, okay, it's, we know that, you know, so it's not that we feel like we're above people who lack common sense, or who refuse or who deny the truth, who deflect from the truth because they're more so focused on pleasure. You feel me? Pleasure seeking, whatever brings them pleasure, which could also equate to distraction, right? So just trying to distract themselves from life's woes or life's ups and downs, and even at the expense of others. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, we get it. People want to distract themselves from pain. People want to distract themselves from feeling like they're not progressing in life. People want to distract themselves from feeling triggered by others or other people's progress and stuff like that. We get it. And so these people make decisions based on that. They make decisions based on that, which end up being at the expense of others. And then it lands them in an energy of regret, because this is something that's been coming up too. What the Most High will do, the Most High will align you with people, especially like if you're about to move into a new phase in your life, or you're right on the verge of a new phase in your life, a new era, right? So that death card that came out, you're on the verge of transforming and ascending into something better, hopefully, based on whatever seeds you have been sowing. You could also be on the verge of descending, right? So whatever. Um, with that being said, it's like the Most High would align you with people whom may be in a higher level of an energy that you're trying to embody or obtain for yourself, right? Now, the test is, are you going to covet this person's blessings? Are you going to covet where this person currently are within themselves? Are you going to be envious of that, jealous of that? Are you going to try and sabotage this person due to your jealousy, whatever the case may be? Like, what actions are you going to take? Are you going to remain humble, right? Are you going to grasp the lesson and all of these things, right? So that's been coming out as well. People failing these tests here of basically the Most High giving them like a preview, right? However, you guys, whether you've been aware of this or not, be aware of it. Be aware of when you are aligned with people who seem like for example, if you have goals and aspirations and dreams centered around entrepreneurship, or growing in your business, or some type of independency, or the relationship of your dreams, being able to travel to certain areas and having these areas or these particular locations pop up in conversation, or pop up like on social media or billboards in different places, or in conversation or books, whatever. But these little inklings and these little symbols of, hey, this is close to you, this is reachable, right? So it's like the universe communicating with you in return to let you know this is a part of your future, right? And it may even be in your near future, right? And we will define these things as signs. So anyway, we got arguments, new ideas, and teaching. New ideas, teaching from, so it's like I'm getting this too. It's like, okay, whatever hurt, whatever losses derived from these experiences with these people who may have common sense, right? During whatever moment of your life that they share with you, or these people who fail those tests, right, and instead try to sabotage what was going on for you. It's like it's enough of reliving those kind of energies with people, and it's more so for those who are divine. It's more so an energy of you needing to be in an energy to be able to teach from those type of experiences, right? Those lower vibrational experiences, like what gems have you discovered about yourself and others? Like, what key things, right, have you taken note of that you may be able to share with somebody else and help them either bypass, surpass, or, what I'm saying, free themselves from these particular situations, right? So we got drunkenness, carousing, and moderation. Moderation and balance. Let me pull some cards out and just see where we're going with this. But there's, it's obvious reward that come with leaving a trail of smiles and inspiration and love and, balance, and, helping to bring people to a higher vibration, or helping to open people's minds up to things that, generally they didn't really care to look into or think to look into about themselves. Like, it's one thing to leave a trail of tears, right? So those energies that's leaving a trail of tears and deriving some sense of confidence or whatever, basing their self-esteem in that type of energy. It's like, y'all, I have to be honest, like, even talking about it now, it's annoying. Like, it's annoying to keep talking about these energies. Now, if I'm having a conversation with someone and, they're seeking some type of advice or something like that from me, because they're currently dealing with that situation, that's a situation or a similar situation present in their life at the time, or they're still in those remnants of emotions of coming out of that, or transforming, right, with the death card, transforming out of that energy. Of course, we will be, equipped to have those type of conversations, which will now be wisdom, right? Especially after applying it in your own life, right? Applying it, living it, being able to give people the before, the after, give people um, evidence, provide evidence, right, from your very own encounter experiences with these type of energies, right? But as far as, okay, finding or seeking updates for your energy, seeking clarity and confirmation and guidance about the present energy, about that progressive energy, about the ascending energy, you guys are wanting to hear more about that. You're not really wanting to hear so much about that person in the past. Now, again, is it comforting to just have that confirmation and clarity of this person is not going to get away with how they've treated me, or their wrongdoings, or this person is experiencing karma, da 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 da. Now we're at a place where that should no longer be up for question. We should no longer doubt, yes, people are going to receive karma for mistreating others, period. Do we need to constantly keep hearing about it, No, we want to hear about new things. We want to hear about what's coming in, right? We want to hear about those positive things that we have been consciously and intentionally trying to manifest, sowing seeds to reap. We want to hear more about that now. Now, again, especially when things seem like they close out with lack of closure on behalf of the people involved, right? Now, or ultimately you're going to have to get to a point of being able to get that closure from the divine, get that closure from understanding divine principle, right? Divine order, right? And being reliant and dependent upon that energy, right? Not reliant and dependent about or on the possibility of somebody facing you respectfully, having enough respect for themselves and you to face you with the truth, to apologize. Listen, people at this point who are low vibrational are using things like that to their advantage. They're using that to remain attached to your energy. They're using that to hopefully keep a door open, like a little mini door open, so that they could possibly relive an old cycle, or get you to repeat a cycle that you've already ascended out of, right? Because to be fair, you guys give more than enough time and opportunity for people to repair things for you, with you, for people to heal things with you. You give more than enough time and energy because you're genuine. You don't want to feel like you're wasting your time and your investment with these people. And you want to give the energy that you want to receive back, or that you're hoping to receive back nonetheless. So you're going to be patient. So you've given chances. So, you've gone toe to toe. You've even been triggered. You even felt like, or got to the point of feeling like you're regressing in your development. You're regressing in your own energy and progress and spiritual progress, right? But that's the kicker right there. When it's all said and done, and you're reflecting on how you felt like you stepped out of character, right? Because mind you, when it's all said and done, you usually feel like, oh gosh, all that was for nothing. I wasted my time. I really let this person get me out of character. This, staying attached to this person or these people or this place or thing, put me in a position of losing and make me feel like, I took some L's, or it was it created like a major setback for me, all of these things. So understanding the general results, the general outcomes, right? When it comes to these universal energies that we encounter, whether it's on the high vibration or the low vibration, in all your understanding, right? There's no need to allow any aspect of yourself to feel tempted by the past, if that makes sense. So yeah, personally, you know, and people that I watch and stuff like that, or when I'm looking to, you know, watch a reading and stuff like that, hell yeah, I like to get confirmation about, okay, things that I was picking up on intuitively. Like, I knew that was going to happen. I had a dream about that. I had a vision about that. I warned this person. I told this person this and that. If anything, it's reassuring to you to continue on in the energy, in your walk, in your journey, to continue on, to no longer doubt your intuition, to no longer doubt your discernment, to no longer question any of these things and your spiritual gifts and abilities. So it encourages and empowers you, right? To know that, hey, like, I'm really onto something here. I truly am gifted. Wow. I really have to get out of the energy, or really, you know, master the energy of staying grounded in my spiritual self, staying grounded in my spiritual eyes, right? Because Spirit says, before these things spring up, I shall tell you of them. I shall tell you of them. So it also strengthens your connection to the divine. So really understanding the bigger picture of why we experience these things, right? And with that being said, being able to move on from these things much quicker or much more effectively, much more wholesomely, right? Opposed to feeling torn and, you know, indecisive about your decisions and your choices moving forward, right? Anywho, it's still trying to sneak out here, you know, so we're going to address it. We got Baron of Swords, defeat, cowardliness, and injury. Okay? Imagine wanting to bring peace or mediate, right? You want to mediate, you want to restore peace and balance and, you know, healing and stuff like that, and you have somebody that's hell-bent on creating destruction unnecessarily, creating damage unnecessarily, sabotaging unnecessarily the person that is trying to bring healing, right? Of course they're going to be defeated. Of course this was a cowardliness move on their behalf. It's kind of giving that energy of somebody, a self-proclaimed bully, or somebody who called themselves trying to bully somebody, but they target people who they feel are smaller than them. They target people who they feel like are less likely to win, right? So that they can have a higher chance of winning or achieving whatever. Like, it's giving that energy. So same thing, attacking somebody who's not even trying to battle with you. This person is not trying to war with you whatsoever. This is somebody who's God loving, God fearing, God empowered, right? They understand, or they really do believe and allow the Most High and divine angels and their spirit guides to assist them in battle when it comes to conflict, especially when they're not somebody who initiates it for real. They're not somebody who really wants to be in that energy. They prefer peace by any means. They prefer peace. So when you're bringing chaos to somebody like that, and they're connected to the divine, and they allow the permission of the angels, right, to avenge them on their behalf, to fight for them, to fight with them, to help them gain clarity, see what they need to see, so that they can be protected by any means necessary, right? So it's about the intent as well. You know, a lot of these things are becoming repetitive when you think about it. So boom, we want to hear about the new stuff. You feel me? Like, we want to hear about what's coming in, like what to look forward to. And understand, if you are somebody who genuinely does have a good heart, right? I don't care how horrible somebody treats you, family, friends, whatever. It doesn't matter how horribly these people treat you. And I'm not saying that you need to be a kiss ass either. Like, you have the right to stand up for yourself, to separate yourself, to cut people off, to defend yourself, to, yes, you have the right to do those things, but there's still a level of differentiation between how you go about that, opposed to these people who are operating out of a low vibrational, or have some type of low vibrational outcome in mind for you, right? Automatically having the understanding, hey, you should probably use your mental space, your third eye, and your crown much more wisely than that. Because the thoughts that the Most High have of me are good thoughts. The thoughts that I have for myself, you know, that I perceive for myself, what I envision for myself, my life, my legacy, and what I want to create and contribute to the collective, you know, to the world, whatever the case may be, are thoughts of good, are thoughts of charity and divinity, right? Though it may take time, right, though it may take time to get through the chameleons and the Decepticons and, you know, people masquerading themselves as light, right, and stuff like that, because you're ascending on tiers of advancement, of spiritual advancement, right? So it's like this air energy. It's like this air energy, right? You're ascending, but you're still needing to ground yourself. As you ascend, you're needing to ground yourself, right? Because I'm telling you, during that ascension, you're going to have energies trying to, you know, pull you down, knock you off. Like, here's you ascending, right? You're ascending in a centered fashion. You're going to have energies trying to deter you as you ascend, or possibly pull you down, slow you down, weigh you down, to make it more difficult for you to ascend through, right? Make you come down a couple notches, right? But there's always this rebalancing act that we have to master at some point or another. You have, look, cry, be depressed for that little moment, be hurt, be disappointed, okay, be angry, whatever, be angry, get it out, express it in the most healthiest form possible to you, okay? That's another thing that we're also being edified and taught to master as we're experiencing these different emotions and stuff like that. We're all, it's earth school, right? We're also learning how to take that energy, right, and put it towards things that are still in alignment with our ascension process, still in alignment with our purpose, still in alignment with our goals and our aspirations and our intent, right, to sow goodness. Anyway, so that was my little rant there. But you don't have anything to worry about. Like, you should be excited. Like, all these doubts and worries and fears and remnants of anxiety that we picked up from people who were vibing low at the time, you know, when we were, you know, more, when they were more active or prevalent in our lives, those people who were vibing low, we really have to break free from, you know, carrying debris, right, with us moving forward, right? Because in a way, it's like, when we do that, and thank God for people like us who are patient, and understanding and willing to have those tough conversations and stuff like that, because we're going, look, it's a definite that you're going to align with others who are like you, with others who do that same thing, who will give you that patience and reciprocity and that understanding, and be able to have those tough conversations and be able to be accountable, and, you know, to be receptive to you and validate your emotions. You're going to align with that inevitably, because that is the type of person you have been. That's the type of person you have been fighting to remain, to retain about yourself amidst people who's giving you the complete opposite, giving you their ass to kiss. Okay? If we are not careful, we will still give these people the pleasure, the luxury, and the power, right, over some aspect of ourselves or our progress, if we hold on to those remnants of their energy, right, or the energetic debris or energetic scars, right, that they have caused, or energetic tears that they have caused, or whatever. We do ourselves an injustice when we carry that over to our newer connections, right? And it feels good. It feels good to really have overcome very intense emotions on your behalf. Like, let's keep it a G. It's really your intense emotions for the person or for those people, places, and things that really keep you, I don't even want to say stuck, but keep you there longer than necessary, or those remnants that you hold on to. It's really because of that. But there's some things, it's like it's being finalized. There's some deaths, things need to be put to death here. And I feel like this is what Spirit has been bringing to my awareness, on my attention too. Lately on my YouTube channel, there's been like a lot of videos popping up about these men killing these women, killing their girlfriends, killing the mother of their child, killing their wives, killing their sisters, killing their mothers. There's been a lot of videos. I'm saying we can just count 2024 alone. There's been a lot of homicides already. Men killing women. And what's so crazy is that it's making me emotional. Because at some point, I want to say towards the end of last year, I found out that this girl that I was really cool with back in high school, her husband killed him. They was having an argument while driving, and he intentionally drove the car off the bridge to their deaths. And it was just very eye-opening, because there's been times where a person was intentionally being antagonistic to me, intentionally provoking me, intentionally poking at my energy, intentionally, or just, let's just, belligerently speaking to me disrespectfully, calling me out of my name and my own things. Okay? Like, I'm giving or sharing my resources, my time and attention and my energy, right? And to have somebody just completely and utterly disrespect you while you're sharing your resources with them, while you're going out of your way for these people, imagine what that can easily progress into, that could lead to your detriment if you're not careful, if you don't take that step back and really look at it for what it is. Like, okay, there are people out here being murdered. There are people out here who will kill you over jealousy. There are men who will kill other men out of pure jealousy. There are women who will kill and set other women up, their own friends, for the simple fact that she's glowing. She's attractive, as in she attracts energy, or the kind of mates that she attracts, the kind of opportunities she attracts, because she's beautiful. The fact that when you really sit down and think about, right, how these things can quickly progress into something that you may not be able to come back from in this lifetime. Okay? I feel like that's more than enough, right, to be excited about moving towards divinity, moving towards high vibration by any means necessary. Okay? When people are playing these runner chase games with you, these twin flames arrangements, or whatever the case may be, when these people are playing these games with you and you done put in effort, you know what I'm saying, to see what's going on and stuff like that, it should never be at the extent of it being at your own expense. You should never give effort to the extent where you're being harmed you're being harmed, right? When you had no intention on even creating or causing harm. It should never progress to that. So the other day, because I was going to do a reading about this too, like 2024 really ain't no joke as far as this Saturn energy and this karma, right? And you have to be, it's like, it doesn't matter how big something may have seemed, or how big that giant may be, or you feel like something is too big for you to conquer, right? Because some of you have been betrayed by companies, right? People that you've worked for, and it can, people who seem like, who made you feel like you were so small in the situation, like there was no witnesses physically and stuff like that. Like, how would I get justice from this situation? Like, how can I help others or prevent this from happening to others? Like, it seems like it's too big, like it's way bigger than me. Because you're never supposed to approach or try to tackle these things alone. You're always supposed to do it with the assistance of the Most High. You're always supposed to do it with the assistance of your spirit family. So I feel like a matter of experiencing these harsh cycles or these uncomfortable cycles with dealing with people, places, and things is to further strengthen your bond and your understanding of, I don't need to do anything without God. I don't need to do anything without engaging my spirit family. Period. Because nothing's too big for God. Nothing. So I'm going to read all of the cards that I got pulled here, and let's just see how it resonates with everything that I've already said. So we have the Knight of Books, arguments, new ideas, and teaching. And then we have Baron of Vessels, drunkenness, carousing, and moderation. Baron of Books, sexual indiscretions, adultery, and misuse of power. Baron of Swords, defeat, cowardliness, injury. Page of Skates, disappointment, failed attempt, and struggle. And then funerals, the fact that these are all the cards that came out, right? Again, people trying to avoid accountability, avoid repenting, right? Repenting to the Most High, repenting to the person they've wronged, repenting by making changes in their life, changes in their environment, right? Instead, these people are being grounded in their disappointments, or they're grounded in struggle. They're grounded in chaos. They're grounded in misuse of power. They're grounded in adultery and sexual indiscretions and stuff like that. So it's given that going nowhere fast type of energy. Going nowhere fast. We got balance on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so this energy, and you know, some of you have been there, done that. These are some of the things that you used to do in your past that you've grown and learned from, and now you're teaching others why that is not the way. You're teaching why it is not the way. You're being safe spaces for people, right? So we have a Baron of Vessels. Yeah, so this being drunken, and then I'm hearing being sober-minded. So there's an energy of sobriety that is present as well, or a desire of sobriety. Because in being in these energies, it made it more obvious to you, or it made you more aware of the rips in your energy, or how vulnerable you can be to these things. And your mental health, with mental health and crown chakra here. Right. So some of you are no longer wanting to engage in things that keep you drunken minded, or put you in an energy of drunken minded. So for some of you, hey, you can do what you do, but moderation is here. So you're either practicing moderation, or you've been practicing moderation, or you're just completely eliminating some things and some behaviors, some habits. Legacy, because you have your legacy in mind. What you leave behind, the trail that you leave, like your reputation, your spiritual reputation. And you don't want to help contribute to blockages in your legacy, right? If anything, you want to help contribute to moving those things out of the way. Okay. So there's throat chakra blockages in somebody's legacy here, due to some type of debris, or creating some type of debris in somebody's or other people's energy. Yeah, okay. Debris as a tactic of warfare includes deliberate obstacles surrounding the individual in order to distract from priorities. Mainly manifests as external circumstances and people. So, there's been so many cycles, right, of us getting caught up, in this people pleasing energy, like, and not even intentionally most of the time, but just because you have a kind spirit and a kind heart, and you want to be an asset to people. But I was having this conversation, and it's a conversation that you're going to hear periodically throughout your life. But I was having a conversation with a fellow divine being, and they was just talking about that energy of pouring into everybody else's cups, or pouring into other people's cups that you genuinely do care about, but there being some type of imbalance with yourself, and with the divine, and with you grounding your energy, your balance being impacted to an extent where your cup is empty, or you're having a hard time keeping your cup full, and you're still giving out of that. So it gets messy. You get what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, okay, what's being cultivated in your portal of emotions, your sacral chakra at this time? Like, how is your mental health, right, due to that lack of balance? So a lot of you guys are feeling more focused on your priorities, or there's been a challenge with that, with your dealings with people, focusing on priorities, right? And there is this energy of finding balance between still being able to connect, right, with others or with someone else, while maintaining focusing on priorities, even if you have to take a step back. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, I guess we can go there. So long story short, these individuals, they have blockages in the throat chakra in their communication. So they have a challenge around communicating the truth. They have a challenge around communicating authentically, or being courageous to hear harsh truths, or, you know, having to hear somebody explain or express to them what they feel like they've been receiving from them, right? There's something about people connected to them experiencing debris from being associated with them, and not confronting them about this energy or addressing it, but instead they're enabling. Instead, they're making excuses and stuff like that. Or this is being brought to people's awareness that this is why they're experiencing blockages within themselves, or blockages in communication with people that they are interested in. So this could be, oh God, we got bum and dumb. But this could be, let's say, a family member, right? Or a karmic mother enables and soothes her son, even though he's out here, you know, wreaking havoc on people, on innocent people, or people who don't deserve to be spoken to disrespectfully. And it's like the throat chakra is just, it's ridiculous, like how they talk to these women, or how they talk to someone here. Like, it's ridiculous. And their karmic mother is just, she's not, you feel me, she, due to her own jealousy, due to her own lack of self-esteem, or her own unhealed trauma, she could be enabling these energies, or enabling this energy, and not realizing that it's only creating further problems in her own connections, like, or whatever romantic connections that she's trying to have, or she's having to run into other people who have challenges in communicating properly or respectfully in other arenas of her life, right? Legacy. We got telling others what they want to hear to gain false accreditation. So this it's like, oh my God. Okay, so some of you guys, there's something about a phone call that's significant here. Somebody's wanting to call to communicate something here. But whatever this phone call may be, it may be to try to create some type of blockages here, or to share some debris with you, right? We got, you are being guided in the dream state. We got realizing the importance of boundaries, realizing the strength of your boundaries and the weakness of theirs. Okay. They're nowhere near your level, but claim you are nowhere near theirs or imply that you are beneath them. Okay. I just got done talking about sobriety. We got stealing sobriety, trading addictions via projection and spell casting. So some of you guys, if you did have some challenges around like certain substances or certain behaviors, or holding on, like, or still holding on to some type of debris or remnant of a toxic energy from people, places, and things that you were around or involved with or engaging with, or they had some type of energetic access to you, it's so easy for spirits or spiritual auras to merge, and you pick up or make it easy for someone to project low vibrational energies into your energetic field. And now you're living this out thinking that it's you, holding it and owning it as if it's you, giving it a place to reside, but it was never supposed to, be residing in your energy in the first place. Like, there's somebody that done, like, hey, you're in the wrong room, you're at the wrong house, goodbye. You feel me? So it's giving that, right? Stealing sobriety, spiritual theft of your sobriety, trading addictions because they're still holding on to your energy, they're still trying to be in your energy, stay connected to you so they can drain from you, so they can rehearse a cycle with you, right? So if you had challenges around releasing something that you've already released, something that you've already ascended, right, it's because in some shape or form you were still holding on to somebody's energy, or somebody was still holding on to you, right? Trading their addictions with you via projection and spell casting. That's a real thing. We got shunning those who will expose them to deter listeners from receiving the truth. So these people will shun you, try to listen, because they're not that creative and they're not that original. So they would sit there, and we done heard this before, but they would sit there and associate their low vibrations, because it's two goals that they got here. They want to see how these people are going to receive somebody who is living out that type of energy, meaning, okay, will these people be receptive of me, right? Or, like, trying to find, like, okay, like, can I be messy? Can I be my messy, unhealed, unevolved self with this person? Like, it's da-da-da-da. So let me associate it with somebody who actually is somebody who actually is high vibrational. Yeah, this person, like, they crazy, and they're too emotional, and blah 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 blah, and whatever. You get what I'm saying? They have to use their own low vibrations within themselves to create a false narrative about you, because they're not that creative. They're not operating out of the energy of being positively creative. They're not operating out of the upright energy of the sacral chakra, the solar plexus. So they're not that original with their storytelling, and so they're taking aspects of themselves and associating that with you, and then watching to see, how people are going to receive you. And some of them are over exaggerating things because they don't want. It's like, it's so crazy. It's like a competition, like a bait and switch with your identity. Because they admire aspects of you so much, they also fear other people seeing this about you, and it's like truthfully you. And then if anything comes out about an ending or outcome or betrayal and stuff like that, or why people decided to mistreat you or move how they did move with you, it's like they're trying to diminish people's sympathy for you, and somehow steal that for themselves just because they're greedy for energy. Like, they're just greedy for energy and attention, whether they rightfully earned it or not. We got a great manifestation tool to them, and that's some backwards ass shit. They use this as a manifestation tool. So they shun the people who will expose them. It's the same. We've been seeing this repetitively throughout history. They did it with Cat Williams, and look what happened. Anyway, It's crazy. Vain investments. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, some of you guys, ooh. Okay, so you could be like this superstar, like out of these group of people. Like you're somebody who really stands out to these people who targeted you or something like that. Or there's something, it's just something about your energy that puts you in this star, like let's just say you're this star seed, right? This superstar, because we had legendary. So this is an energy that they rarely have encountered. They rarely encounter an energy like yours, or they've never encountered an energy like yours, which makes you legendary. You don't have to be a celebrity and stuff like that, or really known in the whole world for you to be the superstar energy, the star card, the star seed. You feel me? This legendary person. Like, you can be someone who's legendary from your past lives. Like, you can be legendary in the spirit realm. You could be on the path of being legendary, or creating and producing legendary things, right? Anywho, somebody or this person accepted a bribe here, and what they end up reaping was a freak accident, or some type of freak accident. This could have happened already, or it will be happening. Bribe. Also, a bribe, the bribe could have been setting something up to appear like a freak accident to somebody that's like a superstar or superstar energy. Vain investments, greed, craving your essence, oh my god, I thought this shit was old. So listen, I remember some years ago and being on my platforms, I don't know why it seemed like women who were, and it's not all women, but I was encountering these older women, for whatever reason, just seemed like they had some type of issue with me. Listen, look at this card. Want you to mention their name for clout. Oh, how they long to be in or spoken from the royal lips. See, now I even want to speak on it. Quality over quantity. So it was this energy of, oh, because they're older and blah, 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 blah. Because you're older, that means you're more experienced. That's bullshit. Because you're older, you're more wise. That's bullshit. So when they encounter somebody that is younger and stuff like that, and they're all of these things, they're wise. The way that they carry themselves is, you feel me, like a person of quality, or the things that they talk about, the things that they care about, the things that they're into. It's like quality. It doesn't matter if they're younger than you, or whatever the case may be. So this karmic mother, for some of you that's connected to someone here, this person felt like because they're older and stuff like that, or they know more than you, or they try to use this to their advantage. They try to use their age to their advantage to make it seem like they were credible in whatever information or advice that they were giving here, but they was completely wrong, and they got themselves into some type of freak accident, or that's what they earned for themselves. That shit is crazy. But y'all, look, like I said, it's playtime. Because, oh my God, it's just, who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It mattered at one point, but it's like, and somebody could have felt like you changed overnight type shit. I mean, it got to be one of these nights, right? When you finally be like, you know what? Fuck all that. Just, you know what? Fuck it. Bye. Do whatever. Get the fuck out of my life. I don't care anymore. There's too many other good people. Look, I know what kind of person I am. I know what kind of person I meet. Hey, I was meeting some good ass people when you was in my life. When I was over there. Listen, Listen, bye. They have no psychic abilities. Okay, so you older, but you have no psychic abilities. This time, won't you save me? Absolutely not, I'm not. No, and that's the thing, like, there's just, you've been saving these people over and over and over again while they putting your life in jeopardy. Fuck that. Fuck all that. Fuck that. So now you're increasing in abundance. You've been increasing in abundance. We got a lie, fucked up a lot of grands and some kids. Some of you guys are going to be writing books about these experiences that you had to also add to your abundance. Avenging angel. Clues. Land of Snakes by J. Cole. All money ain't good money. So that bribe here, I'm telling you. It says, honor the past as your teacher and your future as your inspiration. We ain't got to say shit else. That's basically it. That's basically it. Yeah, because they were intentionally challenging you. Yeah, so something is deepening here. God giveth and God taketh away. So, listen, some of you guys need to know that if you have a business or if somebody's been trying to attack you to disturb some type of growth of your business or an increase here, it says that the business will prevail, right? And these were energies of somebody who has no talent, and so they targeted you because you do, right? Shallow and overly criticizing, but nothing about them is original. Nothing about them is courageous and stuff like that. Like, if anything, and then the ideas that they do have, they're just mimicking, they're just stealing somebody else's structure or whatever that they do, right? And then putting another name on it. So, investing in things that serves no true purpose in the eyes of God. Shallow. We don't want to hear about these people no more. Like, we don't want to hear about these people no more. Because you've been their motivation. And now some avenging angel is getting revenge for some old fights or some type of old fight that these people initiated with you. And they think it's a joke, but they should be worried. Yep. Ooh. I ain't even about to read that. Look, and then they were forced to loosen their grip from attacking you or trying to hold on to your energy because it's backfiring too bad. Oh my God. You wasn't trustworthy? Your ass ain't gonna be able to trust that goddamn soul. Period. You wasn't honest? We got the terrible judgment and lack of discernment of the masses in itself is a weapon. And somebody try to keep you or try to pull you back in some type of rat race or try to keep you there. A false prophet energy, or somebody was falsely prophesying energy just to keep somebody stuck in some type of ignorant energy. Whether that be you or somebody connected to you. And if they're in that ignorant energy, that mean they're ignorant of how they should divinely go about handling a divine being. And so they were mistreating you. Anyway, though, it didn't impact others' view of you. It says others have a more positive view of you, though. And some of you guys could have really felt provoked to, like, being, like, on your worst behavior type shit. Or, I feel like this worst behavior song, too, the essence of the song is him basically saying, like, I feel like it's him basically saying, you know, I had all this patience and, you know, I was, you know, giving all this good and all this stuff to these people, and they were just treating me like, okay, bad. Bet. Do you really want to see that side of me that you're not ready for? Like, it's, you feel me? Like, it's giving that type of energy. And it don't even have to be, you know, you being evil and stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, let me go ahead and ascend on your ass. Let me go ahead and quantum leap on your ass. I'm going to leave you where you at. And I'm just going to keep quantum leaping. Okay, you don't believe it? I'll show you. We got illusions casted to keep them from being found out and exposed. Holding on to a grudge. Okay. Okay. And like, so, who cares? Anyway, some of you guys could be getting like new pets, new partners, new cycles, because you're able to stand the test of time. And they are experiencing chaos as karma. Avoiding interaction due to being intimidated by you, of course, as you should be. Stay where you at. I don't want to partake in any of the debris from that tower coming down. I'm not trying to get crushed by none of that. It says the terrible tales of wanting to fit in with everyone else. Yep. Everything they dream of and desperately crave, you will obtain, and they will watch and cringe. Yeah. Not. First of all, child, if you got a fart, sir, don't come sitting up under my legs farting and shit. The hell? Somebody could be stank as hell too. Maybe that's what it is. Somebody could be stank, and need to focus on that. A mediocre wannabe copycat, somebody that really admires you. They do not have creativity, originality, nor their own identity. They do not know their life purpose. So instead, they try to photocopy yours. Mediocre. Try to photocopy yours and get rid of you. And others would not, thinking that others would not find out. They forfeited their identity, their originality by coveting someone else's uniqueness. There's something about a car crash here too, a karmic one. And somebody could be, see, this is fucked up though, because it don't even have to get, it don't have to go this far. But I'm telling you, due to people's jealousy, they will push you to be in this energy, or this will be the goal, right? To put you in the energy of suicidal ideation. This is also a seed that you're sowing. And if you are already in a place where you have low self-esteem and stuff like that, why are you wishing that on somebody? Why are you inducing pain and hurt and insecurity and all of these things in somebody who does not deserve it? If you know you're not spiritually strong enough, if that shit backfires, you know you're not. You know you're not. Dead end. Some of y'all, there's an energy of somebody being afraid to move on, or maybe you used to be afraid to move on. I don't know. But somebody, like, as karma, they're looking old for their age. I really, but I'm really gonna, look, many warnings. Many warnings. Choose wisely in the struggle position. Lord. But it's like they were addicted to bullying you, targeting you, because they develop a sense of confidence from putting you down, or from supposed mishaps and misfortune that they see you experience, or whatever. Like, it makes them feel like they have an advantage, and because whatever progression or whatever, it can just be your level of conversation and communication, man. It can be your level of knowledge and understanding. Look, siding and protecting this evil person is not worth losing access to your divine love. It's not worth losing access to the Most High. Never. Never. It's not worth losing your own divinity. So this could be you releasing a grudge. You fully releasing these people. Because at the end of the day, what is their portfolio in their life? What does their portfolio consist of? Like, let's really keep it a G, right? Or this is what you guys have been doing with yourselves, like, or just been in your introspection. Like, no. And probably really asking yourself, why should I save space for somebody who went out of their way? Look, enabler. Why would I also be another enabler to this person's life? No. Because even if you do stand up and speak against it, honestly, still staying like involved, connected to these people sometimes when they refuse, listen, when they refuse to release these energies, they still got to get karma, right? They're still sowing seeds of bad karma, right? And who knows when it's going to happen. The Most High going to do what the Most High want to do. I don't think you want to get... And that's the thing. You know how things will go wrong and things will happen. Like, for you to be like, okay. And there will be moments where you guys are separated, right? And things just seem like it's going better. Things are peaceful and stuff like that. Or you by yourself when you're alone. Things are like peaceful and stuff like that. So... and this person experiencing karma, it could be their entity attachments in their fucking mind just driving them crazy and shit like that, just fucking them up, just going, throwing a house party within their vessel type shit. And you're connected to this person and they mistreating you. That's debris. That's debris from the tower moment. They have some type of tower moment about themselves, within themselves, that's putting them in a position to target you, attack you, harass you, project onto you, deflect from you, ghost you, right? While they out there trying to find pleasure or seek pleasure to distract them from their mental turmoil, right? They're doing it at your expense. That's you being affected by the debris from the tower moments. Period. Made them happy to see you lose because they feel like you always win and do and will continue to. So again, like I said, y'all, I don't know if y'all have been aware of this, but there's been a lot of instances in the news of people killing their own partners that they've been involved with for years. They can have children with this person. They could have been married. They could have gone into business with this person. They could break bread, whatever the case may be. That shit can really go that far. So it's like, these are not things to play about. Like when you pick up, when your intuition informs you or somebody, listen, these are no longer things that we need to be tiptoeing around just because our heart is so big. Man, get the fuck out of there. Because you could lose your life. Some people are. Some people are. Trying to act like they are doing you a favor when Ra is actually the orchestrator. So some of these people call themselves trying to teach you a lesson. Try to bring you down to earth. Call themselves humbling you when you were already humbled. We got, this is the time for we liberty. This is the time for liberty. That's in a song. I think it's a Tupac song. Yeah. Excessive need for validation. Excessive, I feel like excessive is basically saying you already provide, you already give. It's like you're already giving somebody healthy validation, right? Applying it when necessary. What they're trying to driving you insane. Insane magic, spell work. Insanity is repeating cycles or going in circles type shit. But they're not going to be able to do it anymore. Because you understand that this person is desperate for attention. And when somebody is desperate for attention, coming from one person is not going to be enough, okay? It don't even matter if it's unhealthy attention. For some of you guys, this is your karmic siblings or a karmic sibling. So a karmic sibling, spell work, dark magic to induce financial issues, slow down your finances, financial blockages, and poverty mentality. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Because they're holding on to some type of grudge here. Looking for a reason to fight or harm you. Hell no. Nobody got time for that shit no more. Yeah, you'll never be the same, or things will never be the same with these people. Hell no. The walls of the sea are caving in on them. Don't be trying to hide. Oh my God, don't be trying to hide. What card was that? Oh my God, it's trying to hide. Somebody was misled. You were a demonstration. You were an example. Everyone is walking away from them. Yeah, because they want to be free from any such afflictions or misfortunes. They feel like when they involve themselves with this person, they feel like things just go wrong type shit. Or you feel like it's about certain individuals here. If any of you guys, for somebody here, if you have any quarters, like random quarters, like coins in your pocket, in your purse, your bag, I don't know, in your car, whatever, it's something about a message being on those coins. So messages in the coin, so it can be like the location or whatever like is on the back of the coin. There's something significant for somebody here. Okay. Coin divination. Somebody holding a grudge because they feel like you got that good too. They had to fuck around and find out. And so they're afraid to move on completely. But they ain't got no choice but to move on. Especially if they had to go in and do something to like have something to compare it to. So they're rageful. Oh my God. See? We got sexualizing, draining sacredness, defiling what was once holy. See, that rageful card. It's a blessing to get out when you can, okay? Like, I don't care what you lost, what somebody made you lose, took from you, stolen from you. Bro, if you got out of that shit, because some people don't make it out of these toxic connections, y'all. Like, this shit is so real, and it's really sad. It's really sad because there's some people out here that will kill their own fucking children just because of being in a jealous rage. Will kill their own child, a toddler. That shit is crazy. Like, no, we not trying to tiptoe around nothing like that at all. Embarrassed by their unchangeable investments. Ooh. Bro, jealousy be running so fucking rampant, bro. Like, there's people, listen. This shit says, wanting you dead and forgotten about to steal your identity. So, what I'm getting from all of this, because a lot of that keeps coming out, your originality, your creativity, your identity, bro. Listen, that's your fucking ticket, bro. That's your secret weapon, bro. That's your treasure, bro. Like, that is your treasure chest, bro. Your identity. Having an original, unique, authentic identity, right? And being grounded in that shit no matter what. And so you will also notice that in dealing with these people, them trying to change or modify your identity by playing or trying to induce insecurity or comparisons and competition and all type of shit like that. If you, ooh, Lord. And that's another thing too. Call your energy back. That's another thing. When it's all said and done, reflecting on that shit. Like, damn. Like, I really made this person, like, made me feel like, or made me think, or I really did this, or I really changed that, and I did this. And the whole time, like, that was the intent, because they was jealous of what I already was. They was jealous of what I was already like, what I already looked like, and yada, yada, yada. Like, but at the end of the day, it's still you. It's still you. It's still you. And what really matters is the fact that you're still here, you're still thriving, you're still alive. Period. Anticipation. You truly are an oracle, a messenger. Magic to make you doubt who you are and your power. Anticipating what? Forgiveness that they're never getting from you. Like, I don't even want to say that. Like, when somebody's anticipating for you to forgive them, but you deserve better and you're moving accordingly. And it's not even a matter of you not forgiving people, bro. It's just, okay, but I'm not going to give to you in the future. Moving forward, I'm not giving to you. No. No. With that being said, and that decision being made, trying to project into your energy, whether through the astral realms or trying to hold on to you or whatever the case may be, doing anything with your photos, that's trespassing. That's considered spiritual trespassing. You're going to collect more karma for that. And it's hitting somebody's pockets. Look, because they've been trying to interfere with the energy of those who are meant to connect with you. They don't want anybody else to experience just, you know, how beautiful and how wonderful you are. Some of you guys have been treating yourselves, or spirit is telling you to go and treat yourself. And reading will help ease your mind and return you to your homeostasis. Okay? Some of you guys could even caught somebody in the act as well. Or somebody is getting caught in the act by a scorned lover, or somebody done got involved in some type of third party where they didn't know that the person that they didn't know that the person they got involved with had another lover or something like that. Anyway, we got a scorned lover harmed me or trying to harm you. Oh my God. A scorned lover harmed me. Gun. Hell no, bro. Jealous and envious because the thing that broke their spirit is not and did not break yours. Because you leave positive impressions on people. Your energy is like the bread of life, and the bread of life. So this could be just ancient knowledge and readings and stuff. You feel me? That you feed, that you consume. Right? That could be why that reading came out too. Like, some of you guys are people who love to read, like, and you're very intentional about what you consume. Because some of you are the bloodline of Solomon, a divine judge, so you have wise counsel and understanding of other people's hearts. You're sensual and your seduction drives someone wild, or so I feel like the reading is trying to take like a positive turn away from these old ass in the past head ass. Oh. So somebody's cursed. Abusing their sensuality and their seduction so they can get attention, or they could feel highly of themselves, or feel popular, or feel, I don't know, feel like they're top tier, or even like similar to the level of your energy, when your energy is not even derived in that. Your energy does not derive from that, from lust. Your sensuality and your seduction, it's like, it's genuine. You're able to seduce with your intelligence. You're able to seduce with your, you know, your essence, your aura, how you make people feel in a sense of feeling like, damn, I found somebody, or I align with somebody who really gets it. Like, I'm not just fucking somebody because their body is banging. I'm fucking with them because damn, their mind is so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like I can feel good about merging my or sharing, you know, that type of energy with somebody. I can feel good about it, like, because this person has a pure heart. They have pure intentions. You know, they're not just out here abusing it with, you know, to and fro type shit. It's like, okay, this is exclusive. Like, this is coming from somewhere else. Like, yeah. This person is not seducing me to do evil. This person is not seducing me with some type of ulterior motive, you know. So you driving somebody wild, or will be, a new person and an old person for some of you. But this person called themselves trying to go out and seduce somebody here and seduce the curse. Like, got cursed. Because it works for you, but it's deactivated from working for them because their intentions are impure. All right, y'all. Jealous of friend's life and wants to swap. So, look, anybody in any level or degree of connection that you had, it's like you guys are just like, yeah, no. Because the shit is dangerous. Like, we done seen more than enough shit in the news about these friends plotting on people or plotting on somebody they consider a friend, setting them up and shit like that. Like, hell nah. Like, y'all not, hell nah. Y'all not taking this shit lightly no more just because you got a big heart. Fuck all the bullshit. Fuck all, save yourself. Save your fucking, hell no. No. This shit is not worth it. Shit is not worth it. Thank you very much. Give me my energy back. Take your shit back with you. Do whatever with it, what you will. But you're not doing shit over here with that shit. Period. But anyway, this is the Authentic Empress. I'll see you guys on the next read. Thank you for watching.